Wait, there's no more death chakram?
Ride it to the sunset.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kate. It is nice to see you here. So originally I was going to make a video explaining why Sentinel is better than Dark Ranger for Mythic Plus and AoE bursting for Marksman Hunters in the War Within beta. However, I logged on today and I noticed that Death Chakram was removed from the Hunter tree. This was a little bit of a shock for me considering I have not seen any videos about it. I haven't seen any comments in the forums about it. It seems like no one's really talking about it. And I think that's because with the shaman changes, a lot of people have not been focusing on the hunter changes, which was like a sneaky little thing that they did. I'm guessing Blizzard removed it because they're trying to steer clear of covenant abilities, which is fine. However, if you're like me and you had your salvo macroed to your death chakram, it worked great with AoE bursting. You had your salvo, your death chakram, your multi-shot, and your volley, and everything shared a 45-second cooldown. That's kind of where I got my big AoE burst from. So it's definitely a change. So for today's video, instead, I am testing out the changes without death chakram. I did change talents. I would like to note that instead of Death Chakram, I instead replaced it with Blackrock Munitions. The damage of explosive shot is increased by 8%, which is pretty viable, I suppose. That's great again for, AoE big burst. If you didn't want to do that, I guess the only other thing you could really do is concussive shot, maybe if you wanted to use concussive shot, but I haven't used that in so long. Or if you tend to get rooted a lot with your aspect of the cheetah, you could pop that instead. And that's kind of like a good movement ability that you would go. Other than that, everything else is the same. Over here on the marksman tree, this is my AoE spec that I've used. I'm also running Sentinel. I find Sentinel to be way more viable. AoE wise, it's great for bursting. It looks great on the damage meters. I'm gonna just be honest. Dark Ranger, I think, is much better for single target, possibly for single bosses in raid. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's roll the clips and I'll let you guys know what I think afterwards. Okay. My conclusion is getting rid of Death Chakram isn't the biggest change in the world. It does suck a little bit, if you've gotten used to a certain rotation, especially with the salvo, multi shot, volley, Death Chakram, AoE burst. The changes aren't that noticeable. It just, took a little getting used to, honestly. But I still think that Marksman Hunter is going to be great for Mythic Plus, honestly, an S tier class to play. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and think about maybe subscribing. Also, you can follow me on Twitch. I stream there and on YouTube every single day from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. PST. And with that, there's nothing else to say. Love you guys. Bye.